Hello my gorgeous cuties out there, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bree and I am just a lover of all things beauty, and I like to post a lot of fun, colorful makeup content. So if those are things you like to watch, please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. But in today's video, I'm going to be playing with some indie makeup. Some of them are new, some of them are old, and I thought I would create a look and do a little get ready with me. So if you are interested in seeing all of that, then keep on watching. Alright, love bugs, welcome. How are you guys doing? I feel like I look really washed out right now because I just have foundation on. I am doing a wear test with the new Kimchi Chic foundation, so I don't have like any bronzer or blush on yet. Just have my brows, so I look so weird. I really need some bronzer for real. But I have a bunch of stuff here that came in the mail that I picked up during like the Black Friday and Cyber Monday sale. Some of them are new, some are things that have been out for a while, and I just want to put them all on my face and create a look and finally use some of this stuff. So I did get the new Dawn of Fall palette from Itsbel Cosmetics. This is their newest palette that they've come out with, and it's obviously inspired by the fall season. And so this is full of like stunning metallics. Like, look at that. I have the swatches pop up on the screen, but so beautiful. Some of them are like dual chromes. Some of them are just really high shine metallics. There's various formulas in here, but I think this looks gorgeous. I love the colors in here. And I thought I would pair it with the Unearthly Cosmetics Capricorn palette. They used to be known as Alien Cosmetics, but they are switching to Unearthly. And this is an all matte palette, and I've had this for a while in my collection and I have yet to use it. So I'm gonna finally use it in this video. I thought it would pair perfectly since that's an all metallic palette. So I'm gonna use those together. I did get a blush duo from Juvia's Place, a bronzer duo, so I'm going to try those out finally. Their new eyeliner that they came out with, I have one of their loose highlighters that's part of the holiday collection. I think it's like I Love, I Live collection. And I also picked up some of the new satin lipsticks from Unearthly Cosmetics. Isn't this cute? This packaging, it has like a little globe on the top. What a cute little packaging idea. I love this. They had a very like unique shade range. Ugh, can't wait to use those on my lips. I have some lethal liners, some brushes and stuff. I'm gonna use it in this video. So I'm gonna stop running my mouth and slap this makeup on my face because I need bronzer bad. So let me zoom you guys in really quickly. First things first, bronzer. So I got the shade medium in this. I've been wanting to try this forever. I heard such good things about this. One looks like it's maybe a little bit more pink, maybe more cool, and this one looks a little bit more warm. I think both of them will work on me. I'm gonna use this Unearthly Cosmetics A2 brush and go into the cooler one. See how it does. Yeah, I like the tone of this. It's slightly pink, and I have pink undertones. So I feel like this would actually work really well. It's kind of like a contour in between bronzer shade. So now I'm going to go into the warmer one and see if I can just, you know, add some more warmth to my face. You know, fake somewhat of a tan, like I got some sun, even though I haven't. My beautiful Hawaiian tan is going away. But you know, it's that time of the year. We're in the winter season. So then I got the, what's this? The Blush Rouge? Blush Rouge? Is that what it's called? But this is the volume 2, so the lighter version. They had a deeper version. So it comes like with a orangey shade and like more of a pinky shade. So I feel like I'm going to do more of a warm look. So I'm going to use this A1 brush from Alien Cosmetics, or Unearthly. See, I'm still forgetting to call them that. And I'm just going to go in with it. Let's see. Usually their like blush products are pretty pigmented. They're blendable, but they're definitely pigmented. This is just a nice orangey blush, and y'all know, if you've been watching me, I love a good orangey blush. I'm going to top my blush over with something glowy because I just need some glowy cheeks. So I'm going to use the Nabla Truth Skin Finishing Glow Powder just to add some sheen. This one I usually use as a blush topper, but it can definitely be a highlighter for a deeper skin tone. So I think that looks really good on the cheeks. I'm liking these face products from Juvia's Place. Very nice. I feel like a little glowy peach. And now I'm going to go in with this loose highlighter. This is called the Ice Loose Highlighter. It's kind of like an icy champagne looking kind of shade. This will probably work for my skin tone. I got this in like some kind of bundle. I normally don't get loose highlighters, but it came in the bundle and it looks like it will work for me. So we're going to try it out. Looks like this. I just have a harder time with loose highlighters and they can be kind of messy, but I know they can give such beautiful glow. Like, wow. And UC Juvia's Places highlighters are really like reflective. So I'm just gonna use what I put on the brush for each side because I don't want to get this out of hand because I can go really out of hand with highlighter. Ooh, that's a pretty shade. All right, I'm gonna go in with the Glam Light Primer. I think this is shade 2. If you guys missed it, I did do a video on my favorite products from this year, and this was one of them. This is a really good eye primer. So now let's get into this palette. So I think I want to do something like green and pink. I don't know, maybe something yellow in like the inner corner. So I'm going to go into Nerf this. It's a like watermelon-y pink shade, and I'm going to use that through the crease. I'm using the Refer 15 brush. And I'm just gonna use that as like my transition. So I wanna use Ito. Is it Eto or Ito? It's E-T-O. This shade right here, this green. It looks brighter on camera, but it's a little deeper in person. And I wanna use that as like my outer corner shade. Hopefully they fuse okay together, but I'm gonna use that as like my deepening shade. But I'm just focusing that all on the outer corner. I'm not gonna take it in too much, but I just, you know, need some depth over here. So I think that green fused really nice into the pink. It's kind of a cool tone green. So I'm just gonna fluff over a little bit with this. And then I wanna take a smaller brush, this Refer, what is this? This is the Refer 12, and I wanna go a little bit in Chocobo. That's how you say that. And I think I want to use that on the edge here. No, I just want to add a little bit more to the edge of that pink. Add a little warmth to this look and just blend out the edges. All right, here we go. I also did my lower lash line really quickly off camera. I just mimicked what was up in the crease. I used the green on the outer part, the pink in the inner part. Blended it out a little bit with that yellow shade, and I also did put some glitter primer on my lids because you didn't need to see all of that. So now it's time to get into the Dawn of Fall palette. And I think I want to use like these shades. I'm feeling these shades right here. It's going to be beautiful. So I'm going to start off with Chlorophyll right here. This one looks like it might have maybe a blue-green shift, which I think is going to look beautiful next to that green. The green matte is probably going to really pull out more on the green in the shade. It's so beautiful. And it goes over a glitter primer so nicely. And that's just how I like to use my metallics, especially these kind, because they are a little flaky. So it definitely helps having a tacky base for these to grip to, you know, avoid fallout, to keep them on your lids looking really, you know, high shine. And it just really maximizes the metallic, having a nice like tacky base. So now I want to use a little bit of Fall Sunset in the palette. It's like a pinky shade, and I'm going to use that in the inner portion of here. I just want to use some of these metallics all together. Oh, that is a beautiful little combination. So now I'm going to go in with a little bit of Spiced. Ooh, it's like an antique gold, and I'm going to use that in the very inner portion. All right, looks so good. So I'm gonna take the yellow from the Capricorn palette and use that as my inner corner highlight, the Chocobo. And I'm just gonna use that to add some like inner corner brightness, give a little pop of yellow. I think that will work, right? Does it pop enough? Let's see. All right, I added a nice little pop of yellow in the inner corner. I like how these two palettes work together. It looks really good. So let's use this eyeliner now. The Eyeline I Define pen. I think this is the pen liner. And there's also a different version of this too. But, oh, like the little packaging. I think this might be a felt tip. I'm not totally sure. And I think they have another one that has a brush tip. But this one seemed like an easier one to use. Let's see. Ooh, definitely forms a thin line. It's very opaque. So I'm gonna create a wing with this. I'm gonna try to do it on camera so you guys can see how this works. So let's see. It goes on really easily. But it almost seems like it's too thin, that it might be one of those kind that can easily bleed on the lid, because there's just so much product on the actual felt tip. So hopefully this doesn't mess up my eyes. Let's see. All right, so there's the liner. I think it looks good. It looks like it's kind of shiny. Hopefully this dries down because I prefer more of a matte finish. And it does feel like there's just so much coming out of the tip that it starts to like bleed a little bit, which I don't like, which I'm surprised because I'd figured Juvia's Place would do a really good like pen liner like this. I don't know, maybe it's because it's a felt tip. I usually prefer brush tips, but it just felt like it bled a little bit. Like it's not a super sharp line. But I'm going to do my other eye off camera because you don't need to see this side, because this side is a struggle bus for real when I do my liner on this side. And I will be right back. So now I want to put some gel liner in the waterline. I'm going to use this one from Lethal Cosmetics, my favorite gel liners. Also mentioned it in that video I posted before this one. This is in the shade Stereo. I haven't used this one before. It's a super bright, almost neon-y yellow. So hopefully it doesn't look crazy. But I'm going to put that on the waterline. These are so good for the waterline. They're just so creamy and rich and opaque and super long lasting. All right, I put that liner on. It is very neon-y. I feel like it's almost leaning a little greeny, but it could be because it's mixing with the green shadow on the bottom. But these are just so good in the waterline. So I think I'm going to do my mascara really quickly. I'm just gonna go with my Nabla mascara. Also an indie brand, also a brand I love so much. Okay, it's time for the final part. Let's put on one of these satin lippies from Unearthly. Oh, I cannot wait. I love a good satin lipstick. So I have the shade Jeanette. Let me swatch them out really quickly on my hands. It's a very like warm toned, yellowy toned brown. Then there's a Mandy. This is a greenish brown. It's a very unique color. I don't think it's for everyone. But here's Mandy. It's kind of like a pukey greeny brown. And then there's Kalina, which I feel like this is more of like a mauve toned brown. Yeah, it's more of a mauve toned brown. And the last one is called Diana, which is like a cool tone, grayish purple lavender shade. That's like super cool tone. Like, look at these shades. They're so unique, so different. I think I'm going to go with Kalina. I think that's the best one for this look. These have like a banana candy scent. It's so different. Like, it smells like a banana tart. Like, if you ever smell those like hard banana candies, smells good. Yeah, I think this is a good shade of this. Look. It's really smooth. It's super opaque. It's gliding on the lips really nicely. I like the applicator too. I think it's easy to use. I do really like this lippy. I think it's a nice shade. It's a little darker than I would go for this eye look, but the formula seems really nice. I love a satin liquid lipstick. It's very comfortable on the lips. It's super opaque. And the applicator is slightly angled, so it makes it really easy to apply the lip product like really evenly and nice on the lips, and I didn't use a lip liner, and I think it looks pretty good. So let me zoom you guys out really quickly so I can wrap up this video. So I love how this look turned out, and I liked everything. The only thing that I'm not sure about is the liner from Juvia's Place, which is shocking to me because I was thinking I was gonna love it. It doesn't completely dry down to a matte finish. Like, it's kind of shiny. I don't like liners like that. And it's a really like liquidy, like the liner kind of bleeds a little bit. And I feel like so much gathers up in the felt tip that it's just hard to get a precise line without it kind of spreading out on the lid. So unfortunately, I don't really like this. I'll have to play with it a little more and I like confirm my thoughts on that, but I don't think I'm gonna end up liking that. Everything else, fabulous. Of course, this was really nice. I mean, Unearthly Cosmetics is an amazing eyeshadow formula. This Donna Fall palette is so beautiful. Like, look at these shimmers. They're just so metallic, so shiny. They're creamy. They went on the lids really nicely. Like, they were easy to spread out on the lids. I don't feel like it's enhancing texture. And it went really nicely over the glitter primer. This is beautiful. I can't wait to use the other, like, unique shades in here, like the more dual chrome ones. But I'm really feeling how this look turned out. And then the cheek products from Juvia's Place, these are really nice. Now I know why people really love them. Blush is buildable, pigmented, easy to blend out. The bronzer was a nice shade for me in medium. So I think those are great. And the highlighter, even though I don't really use loose highlighters, it looks really beautiful on the cheeks. The shade is beautiful. It's a nice formula. It just gives a nice glow, but it's not too overwhelming. So I really do like this. I think I'll play with it a little more, even though it's, you know, a little finicky, a little messy, but I do think the shade was perfect for my skin tone. So I'm happy that came in the bundle. As for everything else, there were things I've already used on my channel over and over, like the primer from Glamlight, the Nabla Skin Glazes, the Major Pleasure Mascara. They're all tried and true products that I love, but all the new stuff that I tried, oh my God, I'm loving how everything turned out. I want more shades of this satin lipstick. Like, I'm already falling in love with it and I haven't even worn it that long, but it feels so good on the lips, so opaque. But that's basically it for all the products that I tried. I love how it turned out and I'm just really feeling this look. So you guys will have to let me know in the comments below. Do you like how this turned out? What are your thoughts? Have you tried some of these products? I would love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you enjoy these kind of videos, you like a lot of colorful makeup content, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I'd love to have you here. Also, don't forget to check out the description below. I will link all the products that I used in this video so you can find it in case you're curious about them and want to try them for yourself. I will also link other videos of mine that I've done that you might be interested in, as well as the rest of my makeup I'm wearing. I will also have my social media platforms if you want to check me out. I'm also on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_Beauty, and I'm also on TikTok as Breezy_Beauty. So definitely check me out on my other platforms. I would really, really love that. But guys, that was everything. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, an amazing holiday season, an amazing Christmas if you celebrate it, or just an amazing holiday in general for whatever holiday that you do celebrate. But thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video, for hanging out with me a bit, for supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. But I do hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world, and just sending you so much love and light. But until next time, bye guys.